The geriatric problem. Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. At 50, all our workers become eligible for permanent external transfers and lose all promised benefits. It shall be established in court and buttressed by statute that age-related prejudice cannot be proven. Corporate bankruptcies can routinely renege on all pledges made to retirees with no legal backlash. There is to be no shame associated with selling parents into poverty so they can get on Medicaid. It will not be viewed as prejudicial to vilify the old for their disproportionate share of medical costs. Politicians ignore the ages at their own peril until they're sure they can win without their votes. It is a winning policy to gut Social Security funding in the guise of a payroll tax cut just to win an election. Unlike the fats, blacks, and gays, comedians may ridicule seniors in any way and context that they see fit. We'll just ignore all the crime which odiously targets the aged with slick and honest-sounding frauds. Our tacit, traditional family value is that our frayed elders are as irrelevant as that old 20th century. Nobody needs ever ask how forced retirees will survive for 35 years without any savings or benefits, and all shall silently agree that those no longer allowed to contribute labor have earned a duty to die. Seniors must wear easily identifiable, ill-fitting, out-of-style clothes at all venues, public and private. The ages may be herded into expensive gated communities which even they won't label as ghettos. Stubborn old fools who refuse to conform may dine alone on pet food while freezing in the darkness. The pre-funeral health industry is hereby granted access to smilingly drain the savings of our elders. Citizens may politely ignore their limping, half-blind, zombie-like demonstrations for Social Security. Their faulty memories are not to be confused with the stress data overload of our own blurry lives. Briefly mumbling at their expensive IC bedsides shall be deemed good enough to see them off forever. It is proper to drain their time and money as volunteers once they've been excreted from the workforce. Oldsters must self-identify by driving too slowly entirely clean cars with right-wing bumper stickers. They shall be gathered together and fed donated food while listening to old music through hearing aids. They must accept that costly, boring cruise ship tours really are the dream vacations of their lives. Over 60s will be prescribed different brand-name drugs by each doctor without regard to interactions. To cap their abusive medical expenses, the old must forever pay all the never-ending cost increases. After lifetimes spent funding parents' Social Security, their own benefits must go to schooling illegales' children. They shall be convinced that daily slow limping and eating sawdust will yield them long and rich lives. Their non-profit interest groups may sell them out behind closed doors and then lie to them about it. The elderly have no need to understand criminally overly complex retirement financial milking scams. The government may decimate senior citizens by artificially holding interest rates below inflation. TV may smilingly patronize the old, showing them performing formerly simple tasks almost normally. Doctors are encouraged to get rich being surrogate friends and family to lonely and decaying retirees. There shall be no guilt associated with warehousing parents grown too burdensome for our busy lives. Geriatrics will be weaned off the entitlement mentality via forced feedings of personal responsibility. Seniors must lose their false entitlement regarding bennies they were always told that they had earned. Doctors and relatives may discuss a flagging elder in the third person as if they were not even there.